Hey folks, Steve here with you once again. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, Dollar Tree can be a great resource for a lot of things. Well, we found some plaques at Dollar Tree that we thought might engrave well. They're veneer coating with a MDF center. MDF is medium density fiberboard. I don't know what the veneer is made out of. It could be pine or birch or I don't know, but looked like they'd engrave pretty well. So we thought we'd bring some home. I picked up two versions of it. There are a few versions, but I picked up two. They're 3/8 inches thick, maybe a little thicker, closer, not quite a half inch, I don't think. But there's a veneer on both sides, so you can engrave both sides if you really wanted to. They're maybe 8 inches, 7 inches long, something like that. I didn't measure them. But I've got two of them, and we're going to show you tonight how they engrave. If you like what you see tonight, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a comment. We like to hear from you. And if you're looking for a Glowforge, we do have the referral code down below. It will save you up to $500. It's a good savings, especially right now, because when I'm recording this, the prices are about to go up. If you get in before March 25th, 2022, that'll even be an additional savings because the prices go up after that date. You can still use the code after that date, but won't save quite as much money. All right, let's go over to app.glowforge.com. Here we are. This time we're just going to use some pre-made artwork. We got this, just a Google search. If you don't know, I like Volkswagens. I even have one in the garage. So not this year of Volkswagen, but 1970 is what I own. And needs a lot of work, and it will get there someday, but we're not there yet. All right, so these are the two styles that I picked up. This is just an oval. It's not raggedy edged. I masked this one because this is the one I want to engrave. And this is the, I don't know what you call that, but there's a few styles that look a little bit like this. And there's the oval. Dollar Tree carries a lot of wood shapes that you can buy too. There's arrows and things like that. Pretty cool stuff. And so far, most of the Dollar Tree stuff I've played with engraves really well. So I'm expecting this to be very similar. The first thing we do is set our focus before we set any of our artwork, because if we do it differently, we may mess it up. So always set your focus. Should be the first thing you do. All right, focus is being set. We are going to probably have to enlarge this a little bit. We'll see, unless it shrinks it. There we go. It did shrink it. Okay. I kind of like it there. That looks pretty centered and everything. So we're going to go ahead and go over to our settings. You can see I already have settings for this one. I used it on another project. I want to see what happens when I use a higher power. Now normally we're around 70 or 80, so I'm going to go 100 power. And I think I'll go, we usually are around 1,000 speed on most things. I think I'm going to leave this at 750 and see what that does. We're going to keep the lines per inch down to 195. This is basically a line drawing of these cars, so it really doesn't have to be a high quality engrave. If I put it up to 340, it wouldn't matter so much. So we're going to do 195 and see how that goes. We're not going to engrave this one right now. It's just in there to demonstrate that there is another one that you can buy. There's several of these that you can buy. Again, these are veneer covered on both sides in an MDF core. So the inside is the medium density fiberboard. Go ahead and hit that print button, see how much time this is going to take, and then we'll get you over to the Glowforge. 19 minutes, not too bad. folks, we're back. Now, there it is. Now, of course, I got to peel the tape off, the masking off. And you can see that there was some really dark areas, and that's why I put the masking on, just to make sure that we weren't burning the wood, because that wouldn't look very good. So I'm going to go ahead and take the masking off. I won't make you guys watch that, and we'll come back and see how it looks. Alright, there you go. As you can see, they engraved really, really nice. With those settings, it made it nice and dark. You can't even tell it's MDF under there. Could be wood. Now, there is potential for chipping and stuff like that. I don't know if that happened at the store or if that happened some other time. But be careful with that. You want to make sure that if you're making this for a customer, for example, you want to make sure that you don't have a chipped board. Other than that, that came out really nice. With a stain on it, it probably looked really good. So that's it for the Dollar Tree, I don't know, plaque. That's how thick they are. You can see that MDF core there and the thin veneer on the outside. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're in the market for a Glowforge, quick, get on that link quick. By the March 25th, 2022, the price goes up. Link should still work after that, but the price will go up. So thanks for watching. You folks have a good day.